So January is over and February is here, and my goodness me, I don't know where the month went. But what did I do in January? I got my coffee page set up, which I'm very happy about. I've done a couple of posts on there and still plan on actually, continuing to use that. I got a few donations as well, and I've got some cuppas that I need to drink. And most importantly, I've got about 99% of my feedback for Disarray back, and I'm kind of in the position where I was with Displaced, where with Displaced I didn't want to do the editing without getting all of my feedback back, because I thought maybe I was going to miss something, and it turns out that waiting for all of my feedback to come back was not really worth it, because when I did get the remaining feedback in for Displaced, it didn't really make much of a difference to what I was doing anyway. Like, if there was a change to make, I would have just gone in and changed it, but if there was nothing to make at all, it meant I was waiting that extra amount of time, and there was no real reason to have waited. So I'm fighting myself with that and Disarray at the moment, whether I wait to get all of it back, even though I've literally just said it's completely pointless and that I should just start tackling it right now, because I've now got some major things to change, even though I haven't even read my feedback yet. I know myself that there's some major bits and pieces that I need to restructure and shuffle around and condense down. But yes, so that I guess will be the main goal for February, but I'm guessing it's not going to take just a month for me to do that, because I'm also half in the mind of wanting to continue on with book 3. I'm 12,000 words into book 3 now, and again it's another sort of, do I continue on book 3 or do I edit book 2? Because I would like these two books to be released fairly close, and when I say close I mean like within a year of each other, which isn't that close, but fairly close, just so any of my marketing efforts isn't really wasted, because with Displaced there's obviously been quite a large gap, and with a series from an unknown author, less people are likely to make the commitment to buy Displaced when they're still knocking around to see if the author's actually going to bother with the second and third books. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I need to get book 3 draft done so I can then work on them both together and then release them fairly close to each other, sort of like Victoria rendered with her books. And by the way, thank you to Richard, Victoria, Chris, and a few others who were very kind in beta reading for me, although again it's more technically alpha reading now I look back at it, and I'm really honest with myself, so I probably should have warned you guys with that. Thank you again for all of your feedback. It's going to absolutely make Disarray so much better. But yes, so taking a leaf out of Victoria's book there, in perhaps I want to just push ahead with book 3 and just let the feedback sort of sit there with book 2. But then at the same time I just want to fix the major things with book 2, because obviously that's going to affect book 3 as well. If there's like an actual plot point that I need to reconsider, I don't really want to write book 3 with that still in mind, when if I change it in book 2 I'm then going to have to rewrite parts of book 3, so I might as well change it. So okay, again I'm answering my own questions, just talking it through now. So yes, okay, book 2 it is. I must edit book 2. Book 3 can just wait for a second. It's great that I've started it. The 12k can just sit at 12k and I can go back into starting the edit. Another goal for February is to finish reading Kent Shorn's book Blind Spot, because I have started it. I started it ages ago and I'm probably going to restart it because I just need to get back into it. I've probably forgotten where I am with it, if my bookmark's even still in it, but that was my current read. I just have completely fallen out of reading books. I haven't read any books in months, and it's very, very bad. But I made a commitment, I think on Margaret's channel, where I was going to finish Blind Spot by mid-February. So now I've got that down in writing somewhere on the internet. I need to actually do it. So that's probably one of the main goals, probably even more important than editing my book. I need to get back on the reading train, because I've got a pile of books I want to read, and I just haven't got around to it. So that's important. YouTube wise, I'm happy with sort of how it's ticking along. I mean, January I didn't really release too much. I think I had my coffee intro video, which doesn't really count. I had a YouTube launch trailer, which kind of doesn't really count because there wasn't really much substance to it. But I don't know if I released a post-apocalyptic video maybe on like the 1st or 2nd, I can't quite remember. So I might have released one of the post-apocalyptic videos at the beginning of the month, but I'm sort of fairly happy in sort of the once a week ish sort of video production that I'm doing, and I'm also trying to upgrade my quality and make my videos shorter and more sort of consolidated and clear in when I'm speaking, and make it more engaging, which I've sort of put onto the apocalyptic series that I'm doing, the world building series. Less likely in sort of videos like this, I'm not too fussed about like upgrading the quality of editing, just because I'm just talking to myself essentially. So it's kind of a loose plan. Start the edit for Disarray, not really finish it, but begin and like actually, you know, work out some of the main things that I need to change. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.